from Vibeworks Guitars with another close look at what comes in the box of one of our guitar kits. This is the VW002B. It is a thin line style guitar kit with a couple extras that make this a really fun kit. To start out, we have a basswood body with a maple veneer top. If you see, you can see the edge of the veneer here. It's about 1/16 of an inch or so. A little more veneer than might come on like the spalted maple veneers. A little bit more you can work with if you need to. It does have a nice finish sand already. It's pretty much prepped for finish right out of the box. It's cut for 2 humbucker style pickups. It has a semi-hollow wing on one side only. On the back we have no access. The bridge is a surface mount bridge, so there is not a string through style like you see on some Telecaster style guitars. This of course is a bolt-on neck, and we have our standard Telecaster control panel that we'll look at. The neck is a one-piece maple neck, again set up for a bolt-on style connection with a rosewood fretboard. This is a 22 fret neck, so we have a little bit of the cantilevered fretboard that hangs out over the body just a touch to give you that 22nd fret. Small fret markers, and on all of our kits the necks all come pre-fretted and the frets are dressed, so I'm not getting cut. They're all dressed really nicely on the top and filed down on the edges to give you a nice feel right out of the box. This is a great neck that people often buy our necks just to put on other projects that they might have. This factory does a wonderful job on the neck creation. Also has a dual action truss rod pre-installed, so it can adjust any bends or tension that you might need to. As we look at the hardware, first we have our 2 humbucker style pickups for neck and bridge. Those come in black plastic frames. And here we have our set of tuners, output jack, back plate, some strings that you can use to set up the guitar. They're not a super high quality string, but it gives you something to start with. And then we have if I can find the opening here, Tune-o-matic style bridge that goes with a Bigsby style tailpiece. I will go on record to say there's nothing sexier than a Bigsby on a guitar, and this one makes that a little bit more than your standard Telecaster when you have that setup on there with the Tune-o-matic style tailpiece. That extra hardware just makes it something special. It's a cut down style pick guard, so fits on right about like that. One note on this guitar, like some of the others, while we drill most of the pilot holes for such as the pickup rings here, the tailpiece hardware pilot holes are drilled, we don't drill pilot holes for the pick guard, and we do that on purpose. The reason is if you want a different pick guard, you're gonna have a hard time matching up exactly with these holes. So that way, if you find something else for sale that you want to use on here, you want to fashion your own, you want to do something custom, you can shape that however you want, drill your own pilot holes either for this one or a replacement pick guard, and you'll be good to go, and you won't have to fill any holes or try to cover up any holes or worry about a second set of holes on that. We have standard Telecaster style controls. Cleaned up, polished a little bit. Volume, tone, 3-way switch. Bag, have an output cord, an Allen key for the truss rod adjustment, and a spring and washer for the tremolo arm. And then finally we have the last bit of our hardware. We have the bushings for our tuners, posts for the bridge, neck screws, string tees, strap knobs, and the other various screws you would need to attach all this hardware. Overall, people ask about the quality of the hardware. This is similar to what you might find in another import guitar, such as those made by like a Fender Squier or an Epiphone. It's not the world's highest quality hardware. It does work, and you shouldn't have any issues with that. Easily upgraded, easily replaced if you choose to, but it has everything you need to get started. On a skill level, I would consider this an intermediate level guitar. The bolt-on neck is pretty easy to get going. All the electronics, partial electronics need to be soldered. So you need to solder the pickups to the control, to the switch, and then the output jack to the control plate as well. That's all the soldering you need to do, but it is some. It's not nothing. So these are available from Vibeworks Guitars, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.